There's a new secret seed inside of Grow Garden 2, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get it and how OP it actually is. And when I say secret seed, I really mean it. If you actually go ahead take a look at the seed shop, you will not find this seed in the game. As you know, the most recent update added the star fruit, but that is not it. There is a seed that is way better than that, and it's probably one you did not know of. All I ask you guys to do is watch all the way until the end, because this seed has a lot of things to unreveal, and I don't want you to miss any of it. And also subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you, and let's get straight into it. So I actually thought in my last video that the devs only released 3 things in the update: the Firefly, the Sunbloom, and the Starfruit. Well, I was very wrong. The previous update before that, they had actually told us when a new mutation weather event came out, but in this one they did not. And fun fact, there's a new weather too. It's not one that's normal either. It's something we have to activate, because inside of the game they went ahead and added the Sunbloom seed. Now if you remember, this was actually a suggestion some of the community members had, and somebody basically made a reference and the developers ended up adding it. Well, if you take a look at their suggestion, they said pair a Sunbloom and a Moonbloom to give your other fruits an Eclipse mutation chance. I don't know if you understand where I'm getting at, but this thing is gonna be insane. So in order to do this, you do need some decent seeds. Now, you're gonna need the Moonbloom in order to get this new seed. And on top of that, you're going to need the Sunbloom. And don't worry, I'm going to show you the easiest way to get these as well. One of the ways you can actually get them pretty easily. Now, this is going to be more expensive, but if you have the money for it, the auction is an amazing place. Because as you can see, the Moonbloom was in the last auction. And, you know, you get things like super sprinklers and all that. It's going to be more than, like, you know, what it would actually normally cost. But if you do buy it last second, you can still make tons and tons of money. Now, obviously, I don't expect everybody to have a lot of money, so that's why I'm also going to show you how to make a ton. But you are also going to need the Sunbloom seed. So I haven't actually gotten this one, and then that's why I'm going to go ahead and buy this with some Bobucks. And here we go, bro. Please like and subscribe, okay? It would mean the world to me. And I'm actually going to go ahead and get 2 of these, because the thing I'm going to show you is very interesting. But there we go. We got 2 of them. At least that's all you really need is just 1 of each. But in order to make tons of money, this is literally what I do, guys. I just have tons of plants inside of my garden with billions of mutations. If I go ahead and actually collect all of these, we're going to earn so much money. So, I mean, we might as well. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and hold down E and collect all of the plants in my garden. The devs did do a little bit of an update to, you know, gardens and stuff. So, it's a little bit harder to actually collect things. They made it to where, like, if you're outside of your garden's frame, you like can't collect stuff. I genuinely don't know what the heck they did, but it's a very weird bug. I did tell them about it, and they did say they are working on fixes to this soon. But here we go, bro. We just need to collect all of these plants. Man, it's gonna take me longer now that this bug is here. Okay, since there is a little bit of a weird bug where I can't really collect stuff easily, I'm not gonna collect everything. But what I'm saying is you just want to plant a bunch of stuff and wait for them to get mutations. That's the best way to make tons of shekels. And even if I were to sell the current inventory I have, that makes me 500 million. That's more than enough to purchase both of the seeds. You can also use a friends boost, which I highly recommend. And on top of that, you're going to want to wait for the best sell prices. And well, as you can see, the Sunbloom actually is at a 2 times multiplier, but typically you want to try to wait for a 4 times multiplier on whatever plant you have that's worth the most and you have the most of. I actually went up collected some more things, and if I were to sell it for a daily deal, yeah, you can see 1.26 billion, and that's maybe around like 5-10% of all of the stuff that's in my garden right now. But you get the point. Now let me show you what I'm actually talking about with this brand new update. So the developers went ahead and introduced this thing called the Eclipse moon, and it's actually a seed you cannot get straight out of the shop, but you can only get this once you have a Moonbloom and a Sunbloom. That's why I actually have some of them, and let's go and get it out. So we got the Sunbloom and the Moonbloom. Perfect. Now, what I highly recommend you do is come to your garden, and you won't need the star fruit, by the way. That's obviously the new super seed, but this rarity is actually above super. It's the first one ever in the game. It's going to be called the secret rarity, and what we want to go ahead do is firstly grow the moon bloom and the sun bloom, and we want to do this with the super watering can. All you're going to do is place the super watering can, super sprinkler, place the super watering can, plant both the seeds down, and then grow both the seeds very quickly. And boom, as you can see, that's going to get us 2 plants that are pretty good in size. And you're probably saying, Numerous, how in the world is this getting you a new seed? Well, actually, hold on. I need to go ahead and plant the other sun bloom as well. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one over here. So here we go. Let's place the sun bloom, the moon bloom, and let's go ahead and water it. There we go. Man, that's a thick moon bloom. I'll take it, though. I am not complaining whatsoever. And, well, if you go up close to these plants now, there is a special button. Now, in order to do this, you are going to want a moon bloom and a sun bloom together. But once you go up, you will see there's this button called Eclipse Bloom Merge. I originally thought this was going to be something they're implementing, but man, am I so stupid, because it's actually already in the game. If you go up to this thing and press M, you have the ability to merge the plants. As you can see, do you want to merge the moon bloom and sun bloom together to make the eclipse bloom? This is going to make the most worthy, best plant with a secret ability that I'm going to show you in the entire game. So here we go. Let's go up to this plant. It's time, and let's merge it. We actually have 2 of these, so here we go. Merge. Boom. We don't even care about the previous plant, just merge it. And look at that. This is what's gonna happen, and as you can see, the plant's going to regrow just like that. Look at that beast, bro. Now, you can get this thing to be a bigger size, but look at the text. It's changing colors. Look at that, bro. It is going black and white. That's because what we just collected is called the Eclipse Bloom. And this is the first ever secret rarity plant inside of the game that's not only multi-harvest, but also obtainable right now. If you also take a look, the base crop value for this thing is 10,000 to 12,000 shekels, bro. And that's insane. Just for reference, this is the Dragon's Breath. It is about 4 times better than that. Now, I did do another one over here, and I obviously want to grow both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and place some sprinklers and see if this works. But I want to try to merge it and use sprinklers and all that stuff at the same time to see if we can get a massive size going. Here we go. Boom. Just use some super watering cans under it. And will that do anything? I don't know. We're about to find out, though. Moment of truth. Come on. Okay, we're in this like a little cutscene and we're kind of stuck in it. But, okay, no, that did not do anything. Oh my gosh. I believe the size of this plant itself does depend on basically how big you actually got the sun bloom and the moon bloom that you were using. But it's okay, because now we need to grow the plant on this thing, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and place another super sprinkler in between the 2. And let's just grow both of them. Also, what am I doing, bro? Let me just get both of them super close to each other. That way I don't have to waste so much freaking super watering cans, bro. This stuff isn't infinite, okay? Now, fair warning, since it is a secret, this thing takes a very, very long time to grow. I believe, though, if I come up to the front and press grow all, where is that option at? Did they remove it or something? Oh, wait, no, it was right here. Okay, grow all. This should do the job. Hopefully. Come on, there we go. Grow all. Boom. I just paid for it. Please tell me it actually grew the plant. Come on. And yes, it kind of did. No, it did not. Okay, I don't know why, but even the grow all doesn't grow this entire thing. That is very weird. Okay. I'm just going to go and come back as soon as that thing is done. For you, it's only going to be 3 seconds. So 3, 2, 1. All right, it's been like 30 minutes. And with the sprinklers down, hopefully everything should have been grown. Let's see, though. Come on. Please, game. Please tell me it's all grown. All right, come on. Please, please, please be finally grown. No, it's not. Now, the devs did tell me they'll often appear fully grown, even though they actually aren't, which is a very weird thing. But at least now I can actually collect everything in my garden, which is really, really good. So here we go. I'm just going to pick up all of these guys. Now that we've collected everything here, I can actually just go ahead and place a sprinkler at the bottom of this entire thing and just double watering can everything. And look at that. Things are gonna grow very, very big inside. Oh my gosh, bro, that's insane. Now, I would literally just wait for them to get mutations again and then collect it all at once. As you can see from that, I got 700 different fruits, and now that has my inventory worth almost 4 billion shekels. Obviously, with the friend boost and all that, it'll be double or even triple, to be honest. Also, with super watering cans and sprinklers, bro, look at how slow this part of this thing is growing. Bro, this is gonna take forever. If Grow All can't even fix it, how am I ever going to get this thing to grow? Now, there is a good reason for this. This thing is kind of crazy. So there we go. Let's grow all again. Come on. Please tell me you've grown. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's still like a bit of it left. Another 299 Robux. Yup, this thing takes forever, guys. There is a reason why it's like this. Because once it's fully grown, let me go ahead and show you. Which, oh my gosh, it's so close to closing. Now, this circle does have to come in touch. And this is a 40 kg, so it's way bigger than the 16 kilograms of a year that we have. But I'm gonna grow it all one more freaking time, bro. Please, this better be it, or else I'm gonna crash out. There we go. Yes, I think it's fully grown. Come on, please. Yes, there it is. Look at that. Okay, the small one grew. We're still waiting on the big one, but it's literally about to be grown. I'm gonna just wait for it real quick. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. There we go. As you can see, oh my gosh, the effects on this thing, bro. Look at that. It has fully grown. Now, wait, bro. You do not want to collect this yet. Just to show you and just to show everyone in the server, I'm going to go ahead and join a public one. Because this thing, as soon as I collect it, is going to do something pretty insane. Alright, I'm in a public server with all these players, and, okay, wait, these are bots. Let me join a different one. I do not want to help out bots, bro. Alright, we're in a public server now, full of real players, and it's about to be nighttime, which is perfect, because once I collect these, a new mutation event should be starting. So here we go, 3, 2, 1... And let's just pick this one out, the smaller one. Why not? Boom. There we go. Look at that. Harvesting your Eclipse moon started in Eclipse. And look, there is a brand new weather event going on in the game because I started it. So yes, for the first time ever in Grow a Garden, you can actually start events. We have the Eclipse, which gives you a chance for an Eclipse fruit. And well, if you don't know, this mutation is insanely good. Bro, there is no way this guy is stealing from me when I am giving you free mutations, bro. Where are you at? No, come here. You think you can get away with this, bro? Who do you think you are? Come here. Oh, there's no way it's not letting me hit him. Are we serious? Yeah, it's the last time I'm running a mutation for that guy, bro. But what the heck? Look at this mutation, bro. It's supposed to look a little bit cooler, to be honest, but I guess the server is like kind of buggy or old. As you can see, the Eclipse mutation does say has a 7.1% chance of actually happening. But from what I know, this can't actually happen legit. And look how cool it looks now. It actually looks way better in the daytime than night. Bro, this is sick. But yeah, that is one of the coolest. And look, this ginormous dragon's breath got the mutation. And well, I was actually about to just tell you how insane the mutation is for this thing. A normal Eclipse plant itself without the mutation. How much is this worth? Let's see. As you can tell, with this thing, it's going to be worth 48k, which obviously that's normal. It doesn't have any mutations or nothing like that. I just wish this Eclipse one over here got the mutation. Like, imagine the Eclipse plant getting the Eclipse mutation. But we did get it on this dragon's breath. And well, if you don't know, the mutation on this thing is absurd. Eclipse gives an 80 times multiplier, making it the second best mutation in the entire game, right behind Glow. Now, Glow, it's a lot harder to actually get, but if you are trying to get the Glow mutation, it's still possible. It's actually obtained from the star fruit, so it just has like a chance of happening, and you get a mutation on a random plant. But Eclipse is definitely better, and just this single Dragon's Breath. Let's take a look. Okay, wait, what's in auction? Oh my god, a Moon Bloom. Okay, we gotta get this once the timer gets very close to done. But if we take a look at the seed shop, or sorry, not the seed shop, at the sell shop, shout out to all the fans in here. Let's look at the value on this thing. As you can see, it is worth 175 million for one single plant. That is literally more than the cost of the Moon Bloom or the Sun Bloom seed. Or at least I think it is. It's definitely more than the Moon Bloom. But like I said, in order to actually, not have to wait for these things to stock and like auto click them, what you can really do is simply just come to the auction. This is a little bit more of an expensive option, but it's worth it. And what you want to do is simply wait till this like Moon Bloom or whatever the seed you want gets to a very low price, because the price does keep decreasing as time goes on. And in 3 minutes, it's going to be at its lowest point. So I'm just going to quickly wait for that just so I can show you. All right, as you can see, it's only 20 seconds left, and now people are actually starting to buy the stock because this is the only time that's worth it. And as you can tell, it's dropping under 1 billion, and as like closer it gets, the more it's going to drop. Now, this one isn't a time where it's super worth it, but I think it'll still be pretty good. Come on, there we go. Boom, we bought it, and we got it for around 400 million, but if you did really get it the last second, you could have got it for 343 mil. That's obviously like triple the normal price, but hey, if you cannot wait for the stock, that is the best way to do it, in my opinion. It's so much faster. And also, it's super easy to make the profit back quickly, especially if you start doing this a bunch. You get a bunch of good plants, put them in your garden, and wait for them to get mutations. And man, this Eclipse Bloom is crazy. Obviously, if you have multiple of these seeds, you don't want to immediately harvest it. You kind of just want to wait till one of the weather event runs out before the next one. But yeah, overall, let me know what you guys think about this. Honestly, I love this update. This is what the game needs more of every week or so. But if you enjoyed this video, all that I ask you to do is hurry up and watch this one on the screen right here. I went and picked it for you myself. I really think you're going to like it, but hey, you need to pick it fast. This video is about to end, and until then, I'll catch you in that video. Hurry, click it. I'll see you there.